If you want to learn something well, you have to start with the foundations, the basics. You can't jump the foundations to the highest order of learning, which involves creating and teaching others. How are you going to do that if you can't remember, understand, recall and apply it? Hey friends, my name is Choudhury. I'm a medical doctor, the co-host of the Scrubbed In podcast and the co-founder of Peerr, where you can learn from your favorite educators. My personal foundations are formed with these 3 steps. Number 1, you need to understand whatever it is that you're learning. Forget trying to store it in your head at first. Don't memorize. Just start with understanding the disease, the pathology, the concept, the formula, whatever it is, just look to understand it. Without understanding it, the whole thing will crash and burn. I really like this analogy that I found online. Learning something is like growing a tree. Without understanding it, you're not really forming the bark or the roots, and it's not very fertile soil by which what you know, what you've learned can survive, support and allow you to apply it to, say, solve problems. If you don't understand it, you're basically adding leaves to separate branches that are all disconnected and all over the floor, and they just rot away with time. And the proof of that scientifically is the forgetting curve. The art of learning is in how can we disrupt that curve. Understanding is crucial to disrupting the rate of forgetting. So to understand content, what do I do and what have I seen others who do well do? Number 1, first pick a resource, a book, a video or a question bank that explains things well. I remember in 3rd year, most people started with the Oxford Handbook. I thought that book was good for revision as it throws out a lot of the vital facts, but it was all without explanations. So for the first pass, it would be very difficult to understand everything. I instead, for the first pass through content, used the Kumar and Clark book to understand everything. I did not memorize anything at all first. Number 2, I then supplement. You should also supplement. Ask the question why. There's a saying, ask why 5 times. To do this, to search for the answers, I'd Google, I'd YouTube, I'd ask friends, senior peers, and so on and so forth to really grasp whatever it is that I'm learning. So for example, why does a heart attack lead to acute heart failure causing pulmonary edema? You have to understand that rather than just remembering it as facts that can happen and occur and do happen. Number 3, I then look to see where it fits in the bigger picture. I remember in medical school learning about the pituitary gland. It's hard to just learn about that in isolation when the hormones being released are interacting with other organs to bring about certain functions. So you have to be able to understand where does what you're learning fit in. Ask what's the bigger picture. Research actually shows that learning with context makes things more effective. Step 2 in forming the foundations of learning is, now this is what we all think learning is solely the action of, committing it to memory, memorizing. But let's be specific now. If you've watched the previous video, it's about encoding. You need to commit it to memory. Now, I'll need more than this video to go into the various techniques that you can use to encode information, but just to skip over it all, you can recite, you can listen to podcasts, watch videos, you can write out loads of notes, you can do quizzes, you can do flashcards, you can jump into WhatsApp and Discord groups and question each other and so on and so forth to memorize. Step 2 in building the foundations is essentially getting it into your memory. Now here's an important point. Some things do not need to be stored in your memory if you can rework them out with your understanding. If you understand the role of each organ of the body, you can work out what is going on at a deeper level. For example, the kidney being a filtration system. If a patient presents with an acute kidney injury, an AKI, you should be able to work out if it's pre-renal, renal or post-renal with your understanding, and then figure out why it's happened and then treat it. I'll give you an example. A patient who has been profusely vomiting turns up and on the bloods has a creatinine rise. It's likely pre-renal due to hypovolemia. Now I need to, as a doctor, address why they're vomiting and rehydrate them. Some things are facts, but most things, if you understand them well, you can just work it out. I have a saying, understanding frees up your memory for other things. Step 3 in forming the foundations of learning is being able to recall and retrieve. This is where it counts for most of us. Can we retrieve what we've learned and stored in our brains to then answer questions, sit exams, treat patients, or carry out a certain job? Usually when we learn to be able to do something. So be it learning about heart attacks to treat patients, or learning how to design to then produce content for social media. The final end point of learning is to extract and use. Now again, there are multiple ways you can exercise this part, and it's important you exercise retrieval. You can't do step 1 of understanding and step 2 of encoding it into your brain and getting it into your memory to then just leave. What will happen is that you will forget it rapidly. You need to exercise being able to retrieve that all. Retrieval can be in the form of answering questions and quizzes, say on Peerr, doing mock exams, sitting with friends to test each other, doing flashcards, and so on and so forth. Anything that gets you to get that information up here and out of you. Remember the forgetting curve. We need to disrupt it. And to disrupt it, you have to exercise retrieval. I'll be breaking down various methods of retrieval in future videos. So let's look to wrap up now. So to build the foundations of learning, whatever you're learning. Number 1, do you understand it? Number 2, have you memorized? Have you encoded it properly into your brain? And number 3, can you recall it regularly and at spaced intervals? I hope this intro into forming the foundations of learning was useful. If you like this video, I'd appreciate you hitting subscribe, a thumbs up, and actually sharing this video on social media. See you in the next video, where I'll be talking about how you can check if you actually understand whatever it is that you're learning.